2023 is coming to an end, and this year there have been 20 Funko Pop digital sets that did release. We're gonna go to rank them, so let's go and get this one started. What's poppin' YouTube? Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time on this channel and you guys video, don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Today's video, we're gonna be taking a look at every single Funko Pop digital set that released in 2023. I'm also gonna be sharing my thoughts on these sets, ranking them from number 20 to number 1. Of course, this being a personal ranking, you guys will probably not agree with everything on the list, but that is okay. That's what makes it so fun when it comes to Funko Pops. Everyone has a different taste, and I love to hear your thoughts at the end of the video and share your favorites and your least favorites from all these drops that released in 2023. So I'm gonna go on the drop website right now and share every single drop that released in 2023. So I love the setup they have on their website right here. It does say class of 2023, and it shares every single drop that released this year. Yeah, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20 sets that released. And I have my list right here in front of me because I'm definitely not going to remember this by heart. But let's go and start it off with number 20 on the list, and that is going to be Sid and Marty Croft. Reason I have this at the bottom, I've actually never seen anything related to the show, or I don't know, I think it's a show. And the pops still look cool, but they're definitely not something for me. The grail was this one right here. Looks pretty cool, I guess. Then we have the Seymour as one of the legendaries. This one was so much smaller in person as well. Then we have the Slee Stack. Then we have Jimmy. Freddy Funko as Slee Stack. This is actually the only one I got for my collection because I do collect all the Freddys for the Funko Pop digital collection. So that's the only pop I wanted from that set, and I do have it in my collection. And then the next set we have for number 19. This one might surprise you guys a little bit because I know a lot of people did like it, but it's one of the ones that did not sell out, and it is Warner Bros. 100th Anniversary Collection. So I love Looney Tunes, don't get me wrong, but I just feel like they could have done something a lot more exciting for the 100th anniversary. The grail was Wile E. Coyote as Batman. Then we have Lola Bunny as Jane Jetson as our legendary. Another legendary is Bugs Bunny as Morpheus. Then we have Robin, Porky Pig. Then we have Roadrunner as a Flash, which I think is a pretty cool pop. But they already did a Taz as Flash, so I don't know why they made another version of Flash. Then we have Daffy Duck as Pennywise, which was a royalty. Pretty cool, I guess, but none of these were part for my collection, so at least I saved some money with those 2 drops right there. Next one is going to be number 18 on the list, which I did actually share this set in person recently, and it is the Teen Titans Go collection. This is actually because I've never seen the show once again, but also because I feel like the pops were just not that great. Other than the Grail, I did like the Grail a lot, and that is a Titan robot. Then we have Aqualad, we have Bumblebee, we have Red Robin, we also have Slade, and then we have Freddy Funko as Beast Boy. Definitely an okay set. If you're a fan of the show, maybe you guys will like it more than I did, but I actually did not keep the set. I only kept the Freddy Funko for my collection once again. And then we are moving on. Going pretty quick here. Number 17. Number 17 we have, there it is, Power Rangers Series 2. So, one thing is I definitely enjoyed Series 1 a lot. Series 2 was a little bit of a bummer, and I definitely would have loved to see more connect to the first series. So we have the Grail over here, which was definitely not popular. I don't think it even was going for like $100. Then we have Aisha, one of the legendaries, Billy, Kimberly, Tommy, which was actually going for more than the Grail. And we have Freddy Funko as Ivan Ooze, which I think looks fantastic. Definitely love when they do some creative work with the Freddys and don't just like do a head swap. Do a full-on body design. I think that's a really cool looking mold. So definitely fun right there. And then after that one at number, which number are we at right now? 16. We have the set that released right after, and it is Steven Universe. I love Cartoon Network, but I've actually never seen Steven Universe. I know it's actually a pretty popular show, but this set did not sell out. It had a pretty big burn, and this is the first pop in the set, which was a Grail Blue Diamond. Then we have Garnet, we have Ruby, Sapphire, And I also really love the Freddy Funko as Steven. It's pretty funny because it kind of looks more like Steven as Freddy Funko rather than Freddy Funko as Steven, but I guess that's what makes it really fun. And if I'm not mistaken, I don't think a lot of these characters were Pops before, so that's what I love when it comes to the Funko Pop Digitals, when they do obscure characters that we have not seen in regular Pop form yet. Hopefully they don't make these later on, because they've been doing that a little bit with the Funko Pops that do release in the NFT collection. After that, though, we have number 15. I think this is one of the earlier sets, and yup, it is. It is the Series 2 for Hanna-Barbera. Let's take a look at the redeemables. So, we had a Series 1, obviously, since we have Series 2. And once again, the Grail was Huckleberry Hound. Don't get me wrong, I do think I like this one better than the first Series Huckleberry Hound. But I just wish we got a different character instead as a Grail. Then we have Birdman. Pretty cool mold. I've never seen that show, though. Then we have Mighty Miter. Another cool one, but I've never seen it again. This one, though, I do remember. It is Mr. Jinx with Pixie and Dixie. I do like this one a lot. Then we have the Freddy Funko with the Letterman jacket, which I really like this one because it has a different characters from Hanna-Barbera on the jacket, and he's also holding Huckleberry Hound, so that's pretty fun. And I do like this set because they're all obscure characters, which I hope they never make them again, because that's what makes it so fun with the Funko Pop Digital Collections. And then at number 14, hey, it's right here. It is the Dungeons and Dragons collection. So once again, I've never played this game, but I do have to admit the pops for this set do look pretty cool. First one is the Grail Ace Re-Rack. Then we have Demogorgon. Then we have the Displacer Beast. Then we have Owlbear. And then we have the Freddy Funko as High Elf Wizard. I actually just got these all in hand, but I decided I'm only going to keep the Freddy Funko. I am a little bit picky now, so I'm trying to be a little more controlling on what I do keep for my collection. I haven't traded or sold those other redeemables yet. I don't know what I'm going to do with them yet, but I definitely just decided to keep the Freddy for my collection. I'll probably do an unboxing soon once I get a chance, but yeah, that's the Dungeons and Dragons being number 14. And then moving on, we have number 13, which might surprise you guys a little bit because I did really want this set to come in the future, and it is the Flintstones. So, let me go ahead and explain why I have this at number 13. So, overall, I do think the pops were pretty cool, but I just wish they were a little more creative with them. We had the Grill Fred Flintstone. Then we have Barney Rubble over here, which was not that exciting of a pop. Dino over here was a saver for me personally. I think he's fantastic. I love that they finally made a standalone pop of him. We only have him outside of this as a pop ride and different colors from the Funko Shop exclusives. Next one is Wilma Flintstone. Very similar to the one we had from Funko Shop, of course. It is nice that she is holding pebbles, but I just wish we had a different character maybe. Next is a Freddy Funko as Fred Flintstone with a buffalo. So that's a pretty cool one. Definitely really liking that Freddy. So that is number 13 on my list. And now we go back. Moving on to number 12. It's actually pretty funny. I have this one pretty high because I've never seen the show, but I think the pops are pretty cool. And it is Adventure Time over here. So let's take a look. You guys can see right here the Grail is Finn the Human. Then we have Golb. Then we have Lady Rainicorn, which I really like that one. Then we have Peppermint Butler. We have Randy Butternubs. And then we have Freddy Funko in the Jake suit. I don't know what it is about these pops, but I just felt like they look really unique. And that's why I decided to put them pretty mid on my list, even though I haven't seen the show. I don't know, they're just really fun. And I love the Lady Rainicorn. I just hope it's not a small pop though. But that's definitely a good one. And then number 11 is definitely a shocker because I am a huge Disney fan. And Mickey and Friends was just not that exciting of a set. Despite me being super excited because we finally got a Disney drop, I just wish they were a little more unique designs. So I would have loved if they made like a Mickey's Christmas Carol set or something like that. I just think that would have been so fun. But we have the Grail, Minnie Mouse. Then we have the legendaries Daisy Duck, Donald Duck, Goofy, Pete. All really cool pops, but I just wish it could have been a little more special. Then we have a royalty Mickey Mouse, which is also really nice, but I just wish we had a Freddy Funko, which I'm sure it wasn't Funko's decision. It's probably something Disney decided to do, but I don't know. I just love having Disney Freddy Funkos added to the collection. So I was really hoping that would have happened. Now we're at our top 10 of the list. And we are starting off at number 10, of course. And this was actually a surprise drop. And it was the April Fool's drop we have over here. For this set, we only had 3 redeemables. It was actually a pretty small amount of packs and cards. So our Freddy Funko was the grill. I love this one. So you can see he's holding the Max Token head. And then we have the drop shirt on him. So I just think it's really fun. And I think Max Token head is also holding a Freddy Funko. You can't really see it too well, but I think you guys can see it on the NFT. Check it out. Watch. Boom. There it is. It's just super fun. I think it's great. And then we have the legendary egg. That one's funny. And then the royalty was Baby Freddy. I love that one. Super fun. And then I forgot what the spastic plastic character's name was. I think Diablo in his hand right there. But that's number 10 on the list. And then moving on, we have number 9. This was one of the recent drops. And I absolutely love this show. One of the shows I grew up watching. And it is the Powerpuff Girls. So I know a lot of people will probably not agree with me on this one. But the reason I have this on my list pretty high is because I just think it was pretty good designs. So, of course, a Mojo Jojo Pop being a grail was a fun choice. Who doesn't love Mojo Jojo? Then the legendaries, we have to have the Powerpuff Girls. We have Blossom, then we have Buttercup, and then we also have Bubbles. Now, the reason I think these are great, if you were to pull a Bubbles in one of your packs and you are going to keep her, you're most likely going to want to get Buttercup as well as Blossom to have all 3 of them together. Then we have Professor Utonium as a pop finally, so I think that's a really cool choice. I don't know if they'll ever make him again outside of the Funko Pop Digital Collection, but seeing a new character in a set is always exciting, so that's another reason why this is so high on my list. Plus, this Freddy Funko as Mojo Jojo is just perfect. This set overall, I just love all the redeemables, and that's why I had it at number 9 on my list. We are moving on to number 8. This one, I'm not gonna lie guys, I've actually never seen these movies. Maybe I might have seen the first one years ago, and I know how popular it is, and I have to say the redeemables are pretty cool. It is Back to the Future. So, I know I'm gonna get hate. I've never seen this movies. Like I said, I might have seen it years ago. I just don't remember it much. But the grail is Marty Undercover. And this one's actually holding a nice value still. Then we have Doc 1885. We have George McFly. Griff 2015. We have Lorraine Baines. And then I love the Freddy Funko as Doc with the helmet. Just overall, really cool designs. Love that on the paper. You can see the crown for Freddy. Just awesome. And I don't know. I think if I was a fan of the movies, I'd definitely say all these pops look great as well. So that's why I have it pretty high on my list. I think it's a pretty cool drop. At number 7, this is one I don't know a lot of you are going to agree with me on, but I just think it's such a cool set. And it was the It drop. During this drop, I was moving, so I didn't even make a video on my pack openings, but I did do pretty well. I got the full set. So the grail was Pennywise Defeated. I think that's a really cool pop. Then we have Henry Bowers, which is bloody. I love my bloody pops. Then we have the Leper. Then we have the Lumberjack. Then we have Patrick. And then we have the Freddy Funko as Pennywise Meltdown. I don't know. I just think these are just super cool. Obscure once again. Unique designs. And they just look super neat. So I think this was definitely a great choice. I love the horror pops as well. But I just really like it when they do some obscurity like that. And they just came out looking fantastic. Now we're at number 6, and it's right here, Stranger Things. So this set was so hyped because Stranger Things is a huge show. I love Stranger Things as well. The grail was limited to 1,106 for this set, and it is the dragon. So that was Stranger Things Day, I believe. That's why they did it a little bigger than 999 pieces. Then we have Dustin, we have Lucas, then we have Mike, and then we have Will the Wise. So this set, a lot of people were not loving because it's kind of like based off the painting in the show. But that's what I like about these. I think it's really cool that they went off the painting. And I feel like maybe they'll never make these as actual pops. if they were commons, I don't think they would sell. So I think it was a great choice to make them as Pop Digital Collection. I don't know if they're going to make the dragon a regular size pop, because the elf with the buddy, the Grail was like a 6-inch pop. So maybe they'll do that. Well, the box was 6-inch, not the pop. So maybe the dragon will be a bigger pop than usual. But the Freddy Funko was Eddie Munson. And of course, it's just a head swap, but I still think it was a pretty cool set. Overall, I love the set a lot. We're making it our way to our top 5. Number 5 is another one I think a lot of you are not going to agree with me on, but I'm a huge fan of these movies. And we have Jurassic Park as number 5. This was one of the sets that did not sell out. Once again, had a burn. But check out that Grail. Mosquito and Amber. That Grail has to be one of the best Grails they've done for the Funko Pop Digital. So that right there sold me. But overall, people were just like, all these pops have pops already. But I just love how unique these moments were. So, of course, Dr. Alan Grant with the baby dino. Fantastic. Then we have Dr. Ian Malcolm with the flare. All great moments from the movie. We have Ellie Sattler with the flashlight. Then we have the T-Rex with the banner. Like, these are all great moments you cannot forget from Jurassic Park. Then we have Freddy Funko as Ian Malcolm laying down on his side. Like, how could this get any better than that, right? So that's why I have it at number 5 on my list. I think they just executed that set perfectly. And at number 4, I love my cartoons, guys. I love my cartoons. I grew up watching them. At number 4, we have the Nickelodeon Series 2 collection. I'll be honest, the grill, I was not a big fan of, but you know what? It's still pretty cool. I did add it to my collection. Then we have Cynthia from Rugrats. Then we have Ed Bighead. Then we have Winslow from Cat Dog. Then we have Professor Membrane from Invader Zim. And then, of course, Freddy Funko as Reptar. I love that Freddy. I just think this was a really cool set because these are all very small characters, and that's what makes it so cool for me. I love Nickelodeon, so I think this was a fun set, and I cannot wait to see a Nickelodeon Series 3 in the future. And I'm just hoping a SpongeBob drop will happen in 2024. We are making it to our top 3. At number 3, it's right here. We have House of the Dragon. I love Game of Thrones. I love the House of the Dragon. These pops look immaculate. I did unbox them on my channel already. The Grail is Damon, my favorite character in the show. Then we have Aemond. We have Rhaenyra, Sir Criston Cole. We have a series, and then we also have the royalty. I don't know why it wasn't a Freddy. I would have loved a Freddy Funko in this set, but Vagar, that's an awesome pop. This whole set was great. The only downside, we had commons with Chase's release for Viserys and Aemond, very similar to those, but you know what? This still deserves to be in the top of the list. I don't know if you guys will agree or not, but I love those shows, so it is definitely biased. At number 2, I feel like a lot of people will put this on their top list, and it was Funkoween. This was a great set, and once again, if Drop and Funko's watching, I truly appreciate that you guys did send over packs for this drop for me to open up and share on my channel. I had a lot of fun with this drop, and these pops look great. So the first thing I want to point out about this set, it is the first time that we have a glow-in-the-dark feature for the physical pops when they come in. So that right there is one of the reasons why I put this up there, because not just being glow, but they also look really cool. We have the Grail, Freddy Funko as Zombie Samurai. Then we have the Grail, Freddy Funko as Zombie Legendary, sorry. Then we have Freddy Funko as Zombie Knight, Freddy Funko as Zombie Ninja. I love this one right here, Freddy Funko as a Zombie Pirate. And then the royalty was not a Freddy. It was actually Proto as a zombie, so that's Freddy's dog, so I think that's great. And if you guys haven't seen it yet, Funko posted a story for the holidays how Freddy actually got his buddy Proto. So check it out. It's actually really cool. Heartwarming story right there. Moving on, if you guys haven't figured it out yet, at number 1, and I do feel like this one definitely deserves to be in the top, it is the Dark Knight Trilogy set. This one was just perfect. It was a perfect set. The Grail, Harvey Dent, Two-Face. Like, check out that pop. How could you not want that in your collection if you're a fan of these movies? I'm not a big DC guy, but the Dark Knight Trilogy, I absolutely love it. We have Bane over here. We already have a Bane old school pop, but this one over here absolutely destroys the other one in my opinion. Never got that one. I always wanted it, but I'm glad I never did, because this one right here is, I have a space waiting for it. Then we have our Bruce Wayne in the tux. Then we have Scarecrow. Then we have Selena Kyle. Freddy Funko as Lieutenant James Gordon. I don't know. I thought at first it could have been so much better. Maybe like a Freddy as Joker, or Freddy as Joker in the nurse outfit. I actually thought that would have been a grail or a legendary when they first announced this drop, but it was not even any Joker pop, so maybe in Series 2. But I don't know. This set was just absolutely perfect. Overall, I do think the best grails of this year was Harvey Dent and the Mosquito and Ember from Jurassic Park. But that is my opinion on this year's drops. I think it was an exciting year. We had 20 drops. That's pretty massive. And I don't know what we have coming in 2024. I do know one set was leaked already. I don't know if it's going to be one of the first sets of the year in 2024. Harry Potter is joining, and I think that's really awesome. I cannot wait. So that's all I had for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed this video as always. Thank you all for watching. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button for future content. Let me know in the comments below, what do you guys think about Funko NFT drops we had in 2023? Which of the sets were you a big fan of, and which ones were you not so happy about? I always love hearing all your thoughts because everyone has different tastes. And it's always fun to hear what everyone thinks. I also want to hear what you guys like to see in the future for Funko Pop digital sets. I am really excited to see what will be coming in 2024. I think it's going to be the biggest year yet with the Funko Pop digital collections. And I cannot wait to see what is to come. Funko drop, if you guys are here and watching, thank you all so much for everything you made happen with these collectibles. And also, I'd like to make a suggestion. If you haven't seen my past videos, I'm waiting on SpongeBob, so hopefully that does come this year. If not, maybe a Nickelodeon Series 3 is good enough. And if you don't want any SpongeBob characters in there, which I'd love to see, maybe just make a full-on SpongeBob set. There's so many great choices for SpongeBob, but I'm really excited to see what else is to come. I'd love to hear all your thoughts on what you'd like to see. Once again, thank you all so much for taking time to watch this video. Let me know what you guys like to see in the next videos. Thank you all for watching, and peace.